we are going to see today loops. काय बघणार आहेत आज आपण? Loops. So there are different types of loops that have been available. Loops are so day 12. We're going to see loop. There are different types of loops that have been present. For loop, while loop, do while loop. The third one. Majorly these three have been considered, but after that also we have taken in last program for each loop. And last or some any program before that we have seen for each loop. Okay. These are the 4 different types of loops that have been available in core Java. Okay. So we'll see that one by one and what is the use of that. Okay. Fine. So first of all, we'll see what is the use of loops and why they have been used. Syntax I will write on the notepad, and whatever the explanation I want to give it, I'll give you over here. All right. So let me clear the canvas. See. Loops in okay. So generally, first one, as I mentioned, for loop, we'll see what is for loop. Okay. And first of all, we'll discuss what is loops. Okay. So let's say this is your program, class A, and I'm writing here int A is equal to 10. Let's assume, just assume. Okay. Statement. Okay. And let's say output statement. So what will happen over here? क्या होईल इथे? हा जो part आहे, sorry, हा जो part आहे, let's say program is a bigger one, and let's say this is one part. It's divided into multiple parts. Okay. And particular these parts need to be repeated. Need to be repeated. Which part? These particular parts again and again. Fine. These loops parts need to be repeated again and again. Okay. Or iteration. Let's say, what is the meaning of iteration? This will be a common word that has been used in a program. म्हणजे काय? Means what? Iteration. Let's say there is a condition A is equal to 10. A is less than equal to 20. Okay. And you put this condition into a loop. Now, what is the value of A? A value is 10, less than equal to 20. So until and unless if this condition becomes false, when this condition will become false? When this condition will become false, let's say 10 is less than equal to 20, it will print 10. Let's say 11 is less than equal to 20. Aega? Yes.
Oh,
So it will print 11. Let's say 12 is less than equal to 20. Now what happens? The 12 will get printed. Let's say 13 is less than equal to 20. So this will continue till 21 is less than equal to 20. Now what happens over here?
if condition is false.
Your condition becomes false, right? Your condition becomes false. A condition becomes false. Okay, then exit. Then what? Exit. Now what this has been called? This part has been called as iterations. So it will not print in this way at background only, that will do calculation and it will execute, and after the final result you will get the output. This is called as iteration. This is called as what? Iteration. So here in for loop or in looping system, you can say that at some extent, what word I'm using, see, at some extent, iterations are fixed. We'll see that. Now, next to that, did you got it? What is iteration?
Yes.
And if you
Yes.
want to increase this part of program for let's say 20 times or 10 times, then which system you guys are going to use?
For loop.
For loop you are going to use, right? You got it? So
Yes.
next to that, I'm just closing the statement, clearing the canvas. Next to that, there are three types of loops. Basically, for loop. Okay. Then after while and do while. First of all, we'll see for loop. The for loop first point, it's called as for each is an enhanced loop. For each loop, it is called as enhanced loop. You'll get to know why it's been called as enhanced, or we can say it's called as for each loop, or it is also called as enhanced loop. Okay, clear. So in for loop, there are some things that are to be kept in mind. It is an entry control loop. Okay, it is an entry control loop. This for loop is what your entry control loop. It is having all the four things in an one line. Why it's called as entry control loop? Because the condition, why it is called as entry control loop. This should be in your mind. Why it is called as entry control, right? So the answer is that the condition initialization, your increment and decrement operator. You have seen this, right? Increment and decrement operator. Yes or no?
Yes.
That is plus plus and minus minus. Okay, you know what is initialization, you know what is condition and statement. So these four things are at the starting only in an one line at the entry point. That's why it is called as entry control loop. Or simply we can say that the condition is given at the starting. That's why it's called as entry control loop. Clear? So what will be the syntax of this now? Okay. So I would say quickly, I will tell you the information about this what's initialization. Let me clear this canvas. See what is initialization. Okay. What is initialization? Initialization is what? It's an initial condition. You can say it's an starting condition. You can say it's an starting condition, which is executed once loop gets started. Simple. What is it? It is an starting condition which is executed when your loops get started. So here we can initialize variable. What has been happen? Here we are initializing variable. We'll see in syntax and sorry example. After that, condition. What is condition now? Simple. These are the conditions. A is less than equal to B. Okay. This is called as condition. Means which gives the true or false value. Okay. After that, increment and decrement operator. So the flow goes in two ways only. Flow goes in two ways only. First one, this sorry. First one, bottom top means in this direction. an increment manner. Else, same line goes in decrement manner. Means simply it would print in this way or it would print in this way. This is an increment manner. And this is an decrement manner. Right? Clear? These are the two ways. One is an increment and second is an decrement. Two ways we can do it. This is called as increment and decrement. For increment we use this plus plus. For decrement we use this minus minus operator. That is an arithmetic operator we are using. So what comes? Initialization, condition, increment and decrement operator. Okay, these are the basic things. Okay, and after that statement, obviously, after this statement we will going to come. Clear, everybody? What is this? Initialization, condition, increment and decrement. Right. So now we'll move. Yes or no? Let me have an response from you guys.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next to that, it's syntax. Fine. So what is the syntax of this now? For in bracket initialization. Next condition. Increment. Next decrement. Initialization, condition, increment and decrement. And here the statement which is to be executed. Statement which is to be executed. Got it? So I would type over here so that you guys could not have confusions. In a notepad, I will type the syntax. You guys are able to see it properly, right? Then for the small first one, initialization. Okay, see, after that semicolon comes. These are the important things that are to be noted, right? After that, condition, semicolon. We are not giving the commas, we are giving the semicolon, right? That means semicolon means what? It's a terminator operator. Okay, after that, increment, decrement. Okay. Increment and decrement operator. Thereafter, open here statement of code to be executed. After that, right? These are the things. Or we can say that this is simply an syntax. Okay. Got it? This is what and syntax. Clear up to this? Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes, sir.
My screen is visible to you, right?
It's still on
Whiteboard
whiteboard.
is there.
Whiteboard is visible.
Means, are you able to see the syntax, right?
Yes.
Sir, you write the syntax on notepad now? Now?
No, I have written it on the notepad, yes.
Okay, now
Now
it's
it is visible.
now it's visible, sir.
Sorry, by mistake, I think so it got paused. Okay. Did you get it? This is for initialization, condition, increment, and decrement. Okay. So now we'll see one program in real time of loops, right? This is what your project name, right? Let me go over here. Yes, that sound is coming. Just give me a minute. No, it's been clear, I think so. There is no sound interruption. So we have taken that, and in SRC, I'm browsing it. SRC. Now in SRC, we are creating a new package. Loops. On you. Name in capital starting. So in a loops, we are going to start our new first program. So as we have seen today, the syntax of for loop. For loop example, public static void main finish. Right? So now we'll do the simple code. What was our syntax? What was our syntax?
Initialization, condition, and increment, decrement in single line.
So simply what we would do, we print the numbers from 1 to 10 in an increment way. First of all, for okay, then int I equal to, let's say, 1 semicolon. Okay, thereafter I is less than equal to 8 semicolon I plus plus. Thereafter, body of for loop, into that, sorry, SYSO control tab and printing I. Okay. So when I'm taking it a bit back, you'll get to know when I'm executing this code, what happens. Just a minute. It's showing me the last program. Yeah, now it's been printed. See, got it. If now I'll explain this code. Simply, guys, you're able to see over here. This is your knows that and package name. The package name. This is your class name. Thereafter that, this is your access specifier. Static keyword, return type, and main function. For that. Now, this is very important part. Which loop we have been executing now? We are executing the for loop. So what is the syntax? What is the syntax? Initialization. After that,
Condition.
semicolon. Condition. After that,
Increment or decrement.
increment or decrement operator. These are the things, right? Increment or decrement. Clear? Oh, sorry. This should be over. What is this? This is an initialization. This is your initialization. This is your condition. I would write here initialization, condition. And which operator we have been used over here? Exactly. Increment operator we have used. Increment operator we have. Right? Got it? So this is an code we have run for and for loop. Now, what if I want to reverse the number? Who will tell me the logic now? We have printed, see, we have printed what? 1 to 8. Who will tell me the logic? How to print it 8 to 1?
Can I, sir? Sandeep?
Sure.
I equal to 8.
I equal to 8.
Hello?
Yes, we are able to hear you.
Yes, sir. I equal to 8. I is greater than or equal to 1.
I is greater than
Greater than
equals to 1.
1. I minus minus.
I minus minus. See, the logic got reversed. So which operator we have used over here now?
Decrement.
Decrement. So before that, what was our logic? I'm copying this. Okay. Entered V. This is for what? This is for increment this. This is for increment logic. And this is for increment logic. Okay. So how it would be 1 less than equal to 8 and I plus. Okay. And now we have been executed. Now coming back to the point where how this will work, this condition, how this iteration will work. Let's say first it will compare 1 is greater than or equal to 8. Yes, less than or sorry, it is less than or equal to 8. Is it? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
It will print 1. Similarly, 2 is less than or equal to 8. It will print 2. Similarly, 3 is less than or equal to 8. It will print 3. In this way, it will give you the output. And at last, let's say the condition becomes false. Let's say 9 comes into an action. 9 is less than or equal to 8. So here your loop got terminated. Here your loop got terminated. Okay. Loop executing will get stopped. Means this particular part of program, part of program will get stopped when this condition becomes right. It's not the thing that after this code won't be there, but after this particular condition, this will get terminated. Clear? And the same condition, let's say 8 is greater than equal to 1. Yes or no? It will print 8. Now decrement it 7 greater than equal to. Yes or no? It is greater. Print 7. 6. 6 is greater than equal to. Yes, 6. Then 5. So in this way, it will print reversely and it will print in a straightforward way, right? So this is an increment. This is your. These are the two things that are to be kept in our mind. Clear? Did you run this code of for loop? Is anybody having doubt over here?
No, sir.
I'm stopping the recording. Next part we'll see tomorrow. We'll see one or two program of for loop also, and we'll move towards the next loop, that is while and do while. Right? I'm stopping here. Have a nice day, guys.